Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mo We Talk. We talk football and Chelsea. Who is your daddy? Ipswich is. Come on. Who's your daddy? Ipswich is. Say it again. Who's your daddy? Ipswich is. Because that's exactly what they are. Ipswich is Chelsea's daddy. So, just watch the game. I am not joking. I slept off a couple of times because I was so irritated. I zoned out. I was like, what am I watching? You could have fooled me today that Chelsea, especially in the first half, you could have fooled me today that Chelsea were in pink while Ipswich were in blue. You could have fooled me because this is a team, Ipswich, that is their season is done and dusted. These guys are relegated. There is really nothing more to fight for. But, or should I say, on the other hand, we have Chelsea, who is in contention for Champions League football to go and ball with the elites of this world. And we are the ones playing like we are the ones who are already relegated. And Ipswich is the one, they were the ones playing like as if they were fighting for top 5. What is this nonsense? What are we doing here? The attack was not existing. Well, in fact, to be fair, nothing was existing today. I almost just put off my device after the second goal went in. I was like, what am I watching? We are so terrible. Big up to Enciso. For me, that is my man of the match, Enciso. He played really well. He scored the first and set up the second. The second was they ruled it offside immediately, but VAR, fair play, they checked it and they saw that he was actually onside. It was a beautiful goal. Our midfield was just messed up. In fact, you know what? This is, yeah, the title says review, but this is just me just spewing it as it comes into my head, yeah. Our midfield was not existing. It was non-existent. Cole Palmer today put up a stinker. Nicholas Jackson, I don't know. Maybe he went to meet Astrid Wet or someone, somewhere like that. I don't know. Maybe he was late for the game. That's Nicholas Jackson. I don't know. I don't know what the traffic is like at West London. So Nicholas Jackson was late for the game. He didn't show up. What else? Who else? Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto was running on. He was running on a faulty program. You know, the program had a bug where it just says in brackets cross equals goal. Main mission cross equals goal. So it was just basically cross. I don't blame Pedro Neto. I really don't blame him. It was just poor coding. So he was just kicking, and you know what we do in the whenever you throw it and have an aerial ball, we do nothing. We do absolutely nothing. So yeah, and what else? Madueke was direct. I actually did praise him for his directness in previous games, but it's to no avail. Our wingers are trash. Our wingers are trash. Madueke was just direct, shooting, hitting basically defenders and all of that, while Pedro Neto was just running on poor coding and just hoofing the ball into an Ipswich 18, which had no one. And like I said, Nicholas Jackson was late for the game, so he couldn't play. Yeah, if you catch my drift. Yeah. So After the first half was so gross, I was looking at this thing and I was like, why are we even fighting for top four? Why? What's the point? To go and do what? To go and put up that performance? To go and have our pants pulled down internationally? Isn't this local embarrassment enough? Why? So, second half begins and it starts with a bit of energy. So I felt, okay, maybe Maresca has put in some fire under these lots. All right, they started playing with a bit more urgency. And as the game went on, before we knew what was going on, Noni drives in. Like I said, his directness, I praise him for that. Noni drives in and crosses the ball in straight for Cucurella. Cucurella hits the ball and it's in. 2-1, game on. And before we know what was going on, the Chelsea of first half came back again. And I'm like, these guys, do you not know what you are fighting for? Isn't there any sense of urgency in you? Or is it just to collect your weekly pay? Do you not strive for greatness? You are young. What have you achieved in football? Other than Reece James or Chalobah have at least won something. What have you achieved? Don't you want to achieve something? Don't you want people to say your name and see some kind of achievement? It's crazy. So, the tempo of the game drops and we start playing nonsense football all over again. And for goodness sake, like Miz, shout out Miz, the other side of the coin. He said it. What's the point of us having corner kicks? What's the point of having corner kicks? It's useless to me. It's like it's just time wasting. Because you know that nothing is going to happen from it. You just cross the ball, yeah, same old. And our attackers are nowhere. Every time they cross the ball, they are nowhere near the ball. Nowhere. Which is why I keep asking the question, why do we want Champions League? Let's be honest with ourselves. Do we deserve it? There are other teams more deserving of the Champions League. Don't you feel that the EPL needs to be represented better? It is these quality representations that has made our slot go from 4 to 5. Chelsea is not going to do a good job, especially this Chelsea that we are seeing. Forget about the whole talk about going to Champions League, because what are we going there to do? These owners have reduced us to nothing. The 2021 version of Chelsea, which was not up there, but at least they won something. That 2021 version of Chelsea will beat nonsense out of this current Chelsea. We're rubbish. Let's say it. I'm not negative. You saw it with your own 2 eyes. We're rubbish. And now we've dropped points against Brentford and against Ipswich. These were simple fixtures to gather points before the round-up of tougher fixtures. We have blown them successfully. And now the real work begins. Next up, Fulham. We're not doing anything against Everton. We're definitely not doing anything against Newcastle. We're not doing anything against Liverpool. We're not doing anything against Man U. Yes, they are 13th, 14th, wherever they are. But when we know, based on recent history, we don't do anything. This team does not show up. So it's not even a question of wanting Newcastle or any other team to do us a favor. This team does not show up. They don't want it. So why should we want it? They don't want it. So let's be honest with ourselves. And Maresca, man, Maresca. Leicester fans warned us. They told us that this guy is lukewarm. And we're seeing it now. We're seeing it now. And it goes back to these owners. They keep looking for mediocrity. They need mediocrity. I don't know. I have never seen a bunch of successful people want mediocrity so bad. Can't even look for a decent coach just because you want a yes man. You're so arrogant with fragile egos. You just believe that, oh, this has never been done before, but because we want to do it, therefore it will work. This is how we make money. This is how we become rich, because we persisted. No, my friend, no. It's not everything that you just say because you persisted, you become successful. Which scientist said it? He said, he calls his failure lessons. I've learned 1,000 ways how not to do a thing. If you persist on something and it's not working, isn't that not called madness? You persist on mediocrity and look at this, the result, mediocre results. Anyway, Champions League, bye-bye, bye-bye. 3 years waving, bye-bye, and counting, bye-bye. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired. This is Chelsea that I loved so much. I used to watch these games with so much adrenaline running through me. Man. Anyway, so now, I don't know, you tell me what's the goal for the season now, because to me, that Champions League is gone, and I'm sure a lot of you have clocked on it. It's gone. Champions League is gone. Forget it. Newcastle has 2 games in hand. 2. Champions League is gone. Forget it. So, I'm not being negative, I'm being realistic. I'm telling you the facts. You cannot beat a Brentford, you cannot beat an Ipswich. Ipswich has... We've gone 2 legs against Ipswich and we couldn't win. Getting a lucky draw in our ground. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's be realistic here. We're done. So we're just going for what? Europa? Maybe? As if, God forbid, we blow the Conference League. But yeah, next step, Europa. Forget about Champions League. We're not Champions League levels. Let's be honest. And these owners that are saying that they trust the directors, they trust Enzo Maresca. January came, time to get strong. No, we weakened. And to think that there's still some fans out there that are supporting this rubbish. You guys are drunk. So, that's all I can say for now. Yeah, I didn't do any review for the Conference League because to me, I hate that competition. I hate it. It's just a glorified friendly league. Just a compensation something. Yeah, breadcrumbs for the peasants off the table. That's what Conference League is. I hate it. I don't like it. Anyway, that's my little thought on the game. And let me know if any of you still think that we're going to do well and miraculously still qualify top 4 or top 5. But for me, I'll be real. We're done. That's it. Season wrap. The only thing left is to take that peanuts of it. That's, forgive me to those that rate it, but I don't rate it. Conference League. That's the only thing left. And I'm pretty sure someone like Maresca will be jumping up and down like a yo-yo because he has never won that kind of trophy before. And that's to tell you the level that we are at. Chelsea is a giant football academy with no teacher. That's what we are. Maresca is learning at this level. He's never been here before. He's learning. Players, learning. Directors, learning. Owners, learning. Nobody is teaching anybody. We're just a bunch of babies running up and down, crying all over the place. They're on giant nursery. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if I missed anything. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in another one. Yeah? Take care. God bless.